Hey guys, Dennis Leskovitz here, and today I want to talk about setting up a business website. More specifically, setting up a WordPress business website. Now, a business owner needs to have some kind of digital entity where all the information about the business is housed. And so with a digital entity, Google and other search engines, they start figuring out who you are. So if your business name is Alex's Barbershop, you put that on your website, and Google slowly starts to figure out that you are Alex's Barbershop, you're located at this address, la 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 la. So you need something that is online, a digital presence that it's yours, right? It's the hallmark of your business. It's where all of your business information is contained on the World Wide Web. So this is why we're gonna build a website. Now, we're gonna use WordPress to build our website. Why are we choosing WordPress, right? There's a lot of these other competitors that we can choose. So, WordPress is a free open source platform that developers pitch in to build, all right? They make it a really great product for business owners and just hosting websites in general. The reason being is that you fully own the entity that you built, meaning that if you ever wanted to export the code and have it, use it somewhere else, you can do that with WordPress. With these other site builders like Wix, Weebly, Squarespace, you are kind of like locked into their world. So once you invest the hours and a lot of time to build a website on their platform, you can't really extract it and do whatever you want with it. You're locked into their platform and you're locked into their pricing, which is a problem, right? So if you ever want to get out of the rat race, you can't really do that with these platforms. With WordPress, you have full customability, plus there's millions of developers all over the world, that can help you in case you ever need a problem. And there's a lot of things that can go wrong. The second part is most business owners then ask me, hey, but WordPress is hard, it's not easy to use, I'm not really used to it. Well, what I'm going to show you in another video, right, in the next video after this one, is an in-depth video on a plugin that you can use within WordPress where it's a drag and drop builder. So we're getting the best of both worlds coming from those drag and drop builders like Wix, Weebly, and Squarespace, and their simplicity of building a website. We're gonna put that into WordPress, all right? It took me years of watching these long WordPress tutorials, and it took me, again, years to get to a point where I know how to make a WordPress website the easy and the simple way. So this is what this video is for, kind of the best and simplest way to build a professional website using WordPress, the best platform online, the best content management system online. All right, so let's jump into the video right now, and I'm going to show you exactly what to do to set up an easy WordPress website, all right, for a business owner. All right, are you ready? Let's go.
Once we're inside the computer, the first thing that we want to do is we want to get a domain. We want to purchase a domain. So I'm going to have this resource document. I'm going to have a shareable link in the description. So if you want this document, go ahead and just click on the link down in the description. So we're going to start off with purchasing a domain. Now, for this domain, I'm going to be setting up a website for my personal name, DennisLeskovitz.com. And what you want to do is you want to head over to a domain purchasing website like GoDaddy, a domain purchasing website. GoDaddy has a lot of different domains you can choose from, but you need to do some research. And what's great about domains is, first of all, there's quite a bit of extensions now that are available that you can get really creative with, but I still like the .coms on the end. So I'm going to be making an entirely new and separate video just on domain name research, as it's very important to your business name. Basically, your business name is almost going to rely entirely on the availability of the domain that you can find, right? So if you want apple.com, or if you want to name your business Apple Incorporated, and you see that apple.com is taking, it's just, it's going to create difficulties later on in setting up your business when you cannot buy the domain name that you originally wanted. So again, I'm going to be making an entirely new video and different video on this. So stay tuned for that. Go ahead and subscribe at this point. So what we're going to do is, let's say we already purchased the domain. I have all my domains within GoDaddy. There's another good website. I think it's domains.google.com. I do trust Google for the most part. So you know, you can purchase a domain here, or you could just type in, you know, domains within Google, and there's a bunch of different domains you can purchase. I think namecheap.com has some of the cheapest domains. So you know, do some research and purchase a domain. The point is, don't delay this, just get a domain and get started. All right, so once we have a domain, this is my GoDaddy dashboard. I'm going to be blurring out some of these websites, but we're going to go down, and you want to go into your DNS settings. So what's going to happen is, after you purchase the domain, after some time, your website is going to appear within your registry, and you want to set up the DNS. All right, so figure out a way where you can find the DNS settings within your domain name registrar. So we're going to click the DNS. All right, and we're going to be looking for the name servers. All right, so this is the most important part that we're going to be needing to change. All right, and we're going to come back to these name servers after we have purchased our hosting. So what hosting is it's a server that is connected to the web that allows you to put your website on the web. So you need a computer basically to have your website files hosted on, so that that computer can actually process the information and put it out on the World Wide Web. Alrighty. So the hosting that I recommend is called SiteGround. All right, I'm gonna have a link down in the description. It's going to be an affiliate link, so if you do click it, it's going to support the channel. Alrighty, but these guys are incredible. I mean, there's a lot of different research that has been done on SiteGround. It's one of the fastest. It has incredible customer service. I cannot stress how important customer service is with these kind of things. When you need it, and when you can get somebody on a chat with you within seconds, that is incredible. I've never waited more than a minute to get on chat with somebody to help me out with my website. So SiteGround is my personal 100% recommendation. I tried a lot of different stuff. I mean, I tried Amazon Web Services. I mean, I tried Bluehost, but I tried A2 hosting. Guys, SiteGround is the best. I'm gonna have a link again in the description for purchasing a SiteGround hosting package. All right, so once you have a SiteGround hosting package from the link in the description, you're gonna wanna log in to your central account. Okay, so once you're inside your SiteGround hosting account, you're gonna have probably a different screen than me at this point, but you wanna get to your websites, alrighty? So I'm gonna press manage here, and there's going to be a way where you can actually set up the hosting website. So once you're inside your account, you should be able to go to one second here. All right, once you purchase your hosting package, you should be greeted with this kind of a screen where you can actually set up a domain, right? So what you want to do is you press I already have a domain, okay? And you're just going to enter in your domain, right? So in this case, it's going to be DenisLeskowitz.com. I confirm. You can change the server. The server that's closest to you is going to be the best option, okay? So, and then all you press is this green button called activate. So you want to actually check this box first and then just press activate over here, and you're going to be brought back to your accounts where all of your domains are going to be located. I have already set up DenisLeskowitz.com, so yeah, it's going to be located right here. Your website that you activate is going to be located within the My Accounts and dashboard. Okay, so when you see your domain name here, you want to press Manage Account. Once you're in the Manage Account for your domain name, there's going to be these domain names, and they're gonna be under the Account DNS option. So what you want to do is you just want to copy this domain name, and you want to go back to the registrar for your domain. All right, in this case, it's going to be GoDaddy. You want to go to the name servers and you want to press change. In this case, I'm going to press custom, and I'm just going to update my name servers to SiteGround. Let's go back, and I'm going to update the second one as well. And we're going to go back and we're just going to put those two in, and we're going to press save. Alrighty, so I'm going to try refreshing the page here. Do note that in some cases it might take a while, and they also might send an email to your inbox, so it might take up to 20, actually, you know what, it might take up to 72 hours to get your name servers updated, but it does take some time. It's not usually instantaneous, but I had never had it go over 24 hours. All right, once your name servers are updated, what you want to do is you want to go back into your SiteGround user area, and this is where the fun begins. So the first thing we want to do is we want to go over to this cPanel button right here. Okay, so we just want to click that, proceed, have that load up. And the first thing we want to do is we want to make sure our site is secure. So what happens now, if your site is not secure, web browsers start showing an error that's not an error, but they start showing a warning that says this website is not secure, and that just brings distrust to your website users. So it's best to have your website secure, and the way you do that is by this really nifty tool right here under the security in the cPanel called Let's Encrypt. Go ahead and press that. It's going to load up, and very simply, just Let's Encrypt SSL, and you just want to press install. So it's going to take a second. It says successfully installed SSL. Press OK. Let's go back and give it a few minutes. It's not always instantaneous, but it should get the SSL installed relatively quickly on your website. All right, let's go back to our mission control sheet that talks about all the instructions. So what do we want to do next? We have updated the servers. We have secured our website with SSL. So the next thing we want to do is have an email that's set up. This is very simple within the cPanel dashboard. So all we do is we go over to mail. All right, there's going to be an email accounts option. Go ahead and press that. And I'm just going to make an email that is dennis@dennisleskovitz.com. SiteGround in their beginning package, they do have 2 gigabytes that they give you in terms of the memory. If you do want more memory, there's always an option to upgrade later in the process, but 2 gigabytes is fine to start with. By default, it says 250 megabytes. I usually go ahead and just change that to 2,000 megabytes and just create the account. So you just want to type in a password. All right, once you have typed in your password, just press create account. And there we go. Your account has been created. Now again, this stuff always takes a few minutes before you can actually get it up and running. But what you want to do is you want to press access webmail. Press this got it on the top right. And here at the bottom are your instructions on how to set up your email client. Now, an email client that you can use could be Gmail, it could be Outlook, or it could be an email client that I'm using called Spark. Once we're back, what we want to do is continue on. So we want to set up WordPress now. All right, that is the next step. So going back to cPanel. All right, I'm just pressing this home button right on the top left right here. Going back within cPanel now, we go into WordPress tools and we just press WordPress installer. Go ahead and press that. Scroll down a little bit and press this install now button. Alrighty. So here are the options that you can configure for WordPress. So we're going to press the domain we want to install. That's going to be DenisLeskowitz.com. Protocol. This is important. Once we have secured the website using the SSL, we want to keep it at HTTPS. Okay. If you want to have a www in front, go ahead and press the www option. I usually like to keep it naked without the www. All right. Coming on down, directory, I usually leave it blank. In the site name, we just want to put your business name. So in my case, it's Denis Leskowitz. In the site description, it's required, so I just usually do the same thing, Denis Leskowitz. Here is where the important part is. Here's your admin account. So what I usually do is I just put my my name as the login. Now, keep in mind, don't do something like admin or login here, because these are the type of things that get brute forced, hacked on, and you want something original here. So within the admin username, don't name it admin, name it something else, maybe like your name, or some kind of a username that you can remember, and put it in a place where you're gonna remember it. All right. Within the password, I'm gonna change this. Actually, I'm gonna press hide, and I'm gonna type in a password here. There we go. So admin email, I'm gonna put my personal email, so in case I ever get locked out, it's going to go a recovery email is going to go to my personal email. All right, we want to uncheck any plugins that have already been selected, including this WordPress starter. In the advanced option, you don't have to do anything, it just says the database name. So at this point, we just want to press install. It's going to take a minute or so, and it's going to install WordPress for us. Alright, WordPress has been officially installed on DenisLeskowitz.com. So congratulations, you have installed WordPress. Okay, so the way we access WordPress at this time is by clicking the link or just copying the link somewhere. So we're going to click the link, and it's going to be opening up WordPress. So voila, I'm within the DenisLeskowitz.com WordPress website. All right, what's next on our list? We're going to be setting up the WordPress settings. Okay, so the way that we set up the WordPress settings is, what we want to do is we want to go over to the settings option here. We want to press settings. We want to check everything. All right, so site title, it's my name. The address looks fine. On this membership option, deselect if selected this checkbox. So make sure there's no check mark here. Hackers can use this to register a bunch of people on your website, and it could be a problem. Coming down here, make sure your time zone is correct. So in my case, I believe it's Pacific time. So I'm going to set it -8. Date format looks good. Time format looks good. I'm going to press save changes. Cool. Let's go over to the left side. We're going to press writing now. Okay. Looks fine. Looks fine. The email server looks fine. We're going to go over to the reading option. Okay, this looks good for now. Discussion. I would probably uncheck if anybody posts a comment. If your website is going to be only for business purposes and not a blog, then I would just probably press blank for the default avatar to save space on these images and not appearing anywhere. And when we go over to media, we want to uncheck the organize my uploads into month and year based folders. All right, we're going to uncheck that and press save changes. Go over to permalinks. This is very important. Within the permalinks, we want to change the site structure to post name. Okay, with post name, the reason we want to do that is we want to have Google optimize our website for the words within our naming structure on the website, within our URL structure, and we want to make sure our post names are showing up. So this is why you press post name and just press save changes. In terms of privacy, that looks fine. All right, so one last step that we need to do for the setup here is we want to go over and make a home page. We want to just make a general home page for now. We want to press add new on the top here, and we're just going to type in home. Okay, cool. I'm going to press publish. All right, we have now published a home page. Okay, so we have one page on the website, and it's called the home page. All right, you have one home page that is published. What we want to do is we want to go back to settings, and we want to press reading. Here on the reading, you're gonna see a new selection that appeared after you made a home page. So if you're a business owner, you want to set your homepage to a static page. So you just press static page and you select the homepage to home. All right. If you're running a blog, then you probably want your latest posts here. But in 99% of the cases, you just want to press a static page, and we're gonna put this page as home, and we're gonna save changes there. And the very last step that we want to do is we want to go over to posts, and we just want to delete this hello world post. So we're going to check mark it, put it to trash, and then we're going to go over to the trash folder, select it, delete permanently. All right, well, that is all. So at this point, you have officially set up your WordPress website, and you have set up all the settings within your WordPress website. So the last thing that you have to do is you need a theme. WordPress uses these themes that you can customize. We're going to be using another plugin to customize our theme, but for the most part, we still need a theme to run on WordPress. So the best free lightweight theme that I currently know of is called Astra. So we just type in Astra into Google, and it's popping up the first thing. So we want to press download now. Go over down at the bottom here and press download free Astra theme. Go ahead and press that. On the bottom here, just say no thanks, I do not want to download Astra. I just want to download Astra. Go ahead and press that. All right, we're gonna download this zip file. So when the zip file has finished downloading, we want to go back over to our WordPress dashboard, and we want to go over to our appearance menu item, and we want to go to themes. Up top here, there's going to be an add new option. When you press add new, go ahead and just press upload theme, choose now. We're going to select the Astra theme that we just downloaded, and we're going to press install now. Okay, after a couple seconds, you're going to see that the theme has been installed, and you just want to activate it. Just press activate. Alrighty, so your theme has now been officially installed and is active on your website. At this point, I usually like to just press these themes. I just click on them and I press delete at the bottom right corner. Okay. This is not required, but I like to keep my WordPress nice and tidy, so I'm just going to delete these themes as I'm not going to use them anyway. Cool. So this is the only theme that is left now. We're running the Astra theme. And there we go. So at this point, you have set up a WordPress website and you have modified it in a way that's workable for you. So in my next videos, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to, there's a couple things that we need to cover. We need to cover plugins. plugins are the core WordPress. It's the biggest thing in WordPress, so to speak. So we need a few plugins, and they are very, very important to be running your business with WordPress on. So we want to have a few of our plugins. These plugins I'm going to cover in a separate video. Okay. Now, one of the plugins that we're going to install, I need to make an entirely other video for, is the drag and drop builder that we're going to be using for our WordPress website. All right. This is the best drag and drop builder that we're going to be using. So we're going to put that here. Drag and drop builder, WordPress. All right. So at this point, you have set up your WordPress website. You don't have anything on there, but that is okay. You went through the official process of setting up a WordPress website. So congratulations if you have made it this far. Thank you for being awesome. Go ahead and subscribe down below. If you have any other questions, go ahead and link them down below. The next couple of videos are going to be covering the plugins and then the drag and drop WordPress builder in this series on how to build a simple, efficient, and a digital asset for a business owner, aka a website. So I hope this video helped. Thank you so much for watching. Go ahead and leave a comment down below and subscribe if you found this good content. I hope this helped. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.